So I've been trying to establish a new habit for myself, the same one, trying to wake up 4 a.m. in the morning and going for my morning run. But seems like I haven't really established that. I haven't tried it in the past 2 weeks. And when you miss something twice, that that means you're reckless, right? If it's a habit, you really don't need to miss it twice. But the thing is, ever since I snoozed the alarm this morning at 4:40 in the morning and I went back to my bed, till now I haven't used my phone the whole day. I haven't talked to anybody, nobody has looked for me, and I haven't looked for anybody neither. I haven't scrolled on the internet. Like it's like I'm trying to establish a new routine for myself where I have a few hours or a few minutes with my phone. It's insane, man, what I'm trying to do. I don't know what am I doing? But I've I've really felt amazing. You know, the whole day ever the whole day I've done a bit of things. I woke up, I did my push-ups, a bit of sit-ups, then took out the side thing I'm doing. I'm studying short courses, free certificates out here, and I was great. I didn't even think about my phone, and I really felt amazing, bro. But my day felt ruined at the point where I actually paused for a moment, and I told myself I won't use the phone. I'm not gonna keep studying, right? Then I wondered to myself, I was eating, and I wondered to myself, then what now? I'm eating it silent. And you know what's the first thought that came into mind? Me grabbing my phone. Me wanting to grab my phone, wanting to scroll. Like I try to distract myself in every way possible. And I don't know if you guys have reached to this point, like the point where you feel like the phone being with the phone isn't healthy, if it's not for the means of communications, if it's not talking to somebody, like connecting you with something, or you're talking something meaningful. I don't want to do anything with my phone because I feel there's too much in there, bro. Like there's like social media is it's an environment of its own kind. And bro, even every environment produces pollutants, you know, and distractions is one pollutant, like losing your attention span is another pollutant, dopamine hits, cheap ones, that's a pollutant. Actually, that's what I'm trying to avoid. Because tell me why. I've been trying to get a new study table for myself, and I've actually found a way to get it, but I've placed an order, but I'm probably gonna get it the next month or something. Bro, that brought me joy, more joy than ever, and I didn't want to lose it because the joy was feeling inside. And I thought if I took out my phone and start scrolling, I'd forget about it and I'd start getting other dopamine hits on the phone from other people's opinions, other people's content. Like, I don't want that, man. I really don't. And it's really disturbing, to a point where you actually can't stand yourself without having a phone. The phone, bro. It's always the phone, bro. And actually, for the first time ever, when we used to be kids, my mom used to tell me that it's that phone, it's that phone, it's that phone. And I realized actually right now it's actually true. It's that phone. It's the phone, it's the internet, it's everybody out here, bro. And I can't take it anymore, man. I literally cannot take it anymore. I thought maybe I can make my own type of content, and see where it might go. And I'm trying to see what I can do with myself. I'm tired of consuming. I'm tired of commenting on other people's posts. I'm tired. I'm really exhausted. No, I've reached a point of exhaustion, man. I can't even do it anymore. I don't want to do it anymore. And don't get me wrong, even me saying this doesn't mean I've conquered this. Because we know these people who created this kind of technologies, they were geniuses, man. They, the phone, the internet, the social media is what I'd say is it's even more more distracting than any illegal drug combined together. The phone itself, it's that bad, bro. And I don't know why people don't talk about this, man. I just want, I just wanna, like read books, you know, work out. Man, I anticipate these things, but I really anticipate them a lot. But I can't even find an ounce of a mood to get me out there. It's because I sleep late, bro. I sleep late. I might sleep at 3 a.m. and I would wake up at 12 a.m. And I think that's actually really unhealthy because I really have nothing to do. I really have nothing to do. That's the thing. I'm not lazy or anything. I really have nothing to do. But every time I feel like I'm Batman when I'm I'm Batman or something, you know. So the phones are really unhealthy nowadays. And I know you know this because tell me why. Um for it to all they need is your attention. They only need your attention, your eyeballs. And one trick thing is that I saw an article somewhere they said almost half of the neurons in the brain go to the eyes. Half of them. And this got me thinking that that's how they know that that's how they get us hooked, by our attention and our eyes. That's how they know to make everything around us more attractive for us to actually want the things. Sorry about that, that's a notification. Somebody mentioned me privately on their status or something. And I don't know who. But anyway, these phones are bad, man. And I swear to God, I think I'm gonna do something else. I really don't wanna hold my phone at all. I can't do that. And actually, I'm saying this for the first time on a camera, and it's like it's opening my mind. I just wanna put the phone aside. I'm not here to give you mysterious. I don't know, mysterious ways of thinking, or I'm just giving things from my own point of view. Phones are distracting, man. They're distractive machines, yo. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching.